Chosen one, hear me now. The hour has come when your heart can no longer ignore the whisperings of destiny. Yes, you have been called from before time itself placed on this path, not by chance but by the hands of the Almighty. There is a fire burning within you, a power unshakable, a light that the world has yet to see. The weight of this calling may have felt heavy, mysterious, even overwhelming. But it is your badge of honor, your divine signature. Do not turn away from it, for what is stirring inside of you is sacred, eternal, and unstoppable. You may have walked through seasons of uncertainty, moments when the voice of doubt seemed louder than the voice of God. Perhaps you questioned your purpose, wondering if your prayers were heard, if your struggles were seen. But tonight, in this moment, I bring you a message that will awaken your soul, stir your spirit, and remind you of what you have always known deep within you. We're chosen for a purpose beyond the ordinary, for a calling that will shift the course of your life and touch the lives of many. The journey ahead is both breathtaking and demanding. There is a storm approaching, yes, but it is not a storm to fear. It is a storm that will reveal your true strength, wash away the illusions that have held you back, and prepare you for a destiny written by divine hands. You will witness doors opening where there were only walls, paths illuminating where there was darkness, and opportunities appearing where there seemed to be none. I speak to the chosen one tonight because your season of awakening is at hand. Soon revelations will unfold truths that will feel as if they were whispered into your soul before the foundations of the world were laid. You will see the signs, feel the pull of destiny, and sense the sacred timing orchestrated by God Himself. And yet, even as I speak, know this, not all will be revealed at once. Some mysteries must be carried in your heart, nurtured in silence, and allowed to bloom in divine timing. What I bring you now is the promise that your power is real, your calling is true, and your destiny is unstoppable. Brace yourself, chosen one. Prepare your heart to receive the vision, the revelation, and the guidance that will soon illuminate every corner of your life. The time of awakening has arrived, and you will not walk this path alone. Chosen one. The voice you hear is not merely my own. It is a reflection of the voice that has spoken over you from before the dawn of time. The voice of God, the author of your life. The one who shaped your soul and breathed purpose into your being. Every step you have taken, every tear you have shed, every quiet longing in your heart has been known to Him. And now in this sacred hour, that same voice calls to you with clarity, urgency, and love, saying, "Rise, for I have prepared you for a moment such as this. You are my chosen one, and I am with you always." Do you feel it, chosen one? The subtle stirring deep within your spirit, that gentle pull that moves you toward hope, faith, and courage, that is God's presence. That is His call. He is not distant. He is not silent. He is here watching, guiding, protecting, and preparing you for the revelation that will soon unfold. This is no ordinary message. This is a divine encounter, a sacred alignment, and a reminder that your life is not your own, but a vessel for His will and glory. From the moment you were born, the heavens have watched over you. Angels have whispered encouragement in moments of despair. Divine timing has orchestrated doors opening at just the right moment. Every experience, every heartbreak, every triumph, every hidden struggle has been a step on this carefully paved path designed by God. And now, as the veil lifts, you will see that nothing has been wasted and nothing is accidental. The revelation coming to you is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who have endured, for those who have believed in the unseen, and for those who are ready to embrace the fullness of their purpose. The Lord speaks through this prophecy, through this message, through the very beating of your heart. It is His way of saying, "Prepare yourself, for the time of awakening is here." You will see, you will know, and you will act according to the power I have placed within you. As you listen, I want you to let go of doubt. Let go of fear. Let go of the shadows of uncertainty that have followed you. In this moment, you are not simply hearing words, you are feeling the presence of the divine. You are receiving a calling that is ancient, sacred, and unstoppable. This is your invitation to step fully into the life that has been promised to you, the life that you have prayed for, and the destiny that God Himself has ordained. Hold this truth in your heart, chosen one. You are not alone. You are not forgotten, and your power is real. Every revelation, every sign, every divine encounter from this moment forward is meant to prepare you for what lies ahead. A journey that will test, strengthen, and elevate you to heights beyond your imagination. Chosen one, now is the moment to hear the revelation that has been waiting for you. A season is approaching, both a blessing and a trial that will define the course of your life. This is a time when the invisible threads of destiny will become visible, when doors that have long been closed will swing wide, and when the light of your purpose will shine brighter than ever before. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a vast horizon, the sun cresting over the mountains of your past struggles, illuminating a path bathed in golden light. This is not an ordinary journey. It is a journey ordained by God, a path that has been etched into eternity for you. The winds of change are stirring, carrying with them both challenges and miracles. There will be moments when the storm rages around you, testing your faith, but also moments when the stillness reveals the deep truths of your soul. I see a river flowing toward you, its waters pure shimmering, carrying with them opportunities that you have long prayed for. And yet, within these waters, currents of uncertainty swirl. You will need to step boldly, chosen one, knowing that each step is guided by the hand of the divine. This prophecy is not a promise of ease, but of transformation. It will strip away the layers of fear, doubt, and limitation, revealing the unshakable power that has always resided within you. The Lord is showing me visions of doors that appear when least expected. Some are adorned with jewels of hope, some with iron of trials. But each door holds a key to your destiny. Behind these doors lie the fruits of your labor, the answers to your prayers, and the realization of your purpose. The journey may feel uncertain, but every step you take is a step into the fulfillment of the calling that God has placed upon your life. And chosen one, there is a divine convergence approaching, a moment when your gifts, your faith, and your perseverance align perfectly with the timing of heaven. Imagine a light breaking through the darkness, illuminating every corner of your life that has been shrouded in doubt. That light is the manifestation of your purpose. It is the affirmation that you are seen, you are chosen, and you are ready. Yet this prophecy carries a warning. Not all who witness your rise will understand it. Some will resist the power that flows through you, for the magnitude of your calling will challenge the status quo. But fear not, for God's hand shields you. What others cannot comprehend, you will embrace with clarity and courage. You are stepping into a season where your faith will be tested, your patience refined, and your trust in the divine strengthened beyond measure. I see a vision of you standing on a mountain peak, the wind whipping around you, carrying whispers of encouragement from unseen forces. Angels and guides stand near, invisible yet present, urging you onward. You feel your heart swell with both awe and purpose, recognizing that this is the moment you were born to reach. Every hardship, every delay, every tear has been preparing you for this exact point in time. Chosen one. The blessing and the trial are intertwined. You will receive insight that surpasses understanding, strength that exceeds expectation, and opportunities that defy logic. And through it all, you will realize that your power is not yours alone. It is God's power flowing through you. You are the vessel of His will, the embodiment of His promise, and the beacon of His glory. Prepare yourself, for the journey ahead is both beautiful and demanding. The prophecy has been unveiled. Your purpose is coming into focus, and the divine is whispering a truth you must carry with unwavering faith. You were chosen, you are empowered, and nothing can shake the destiny written for you. Chosen one. Listen closely, for the prophecy you have just received carries a meaning far deeper than any single event or moment. It is not merely a series of occurrences in your life. It is the unfolding of a divine pattern, the sacred choreography of heaven, moving in perfect harmony with your soul. Each blessing, each trial, each whisper of guidance is a reflection of eternal principles, truths that stretch beyond time and space and into the very core of your being. The journey you are stepping into is symbolic of transformation. Think of a caterpillar entering its cocoon, invisible, silent, and seemingly dormant. To the outside world, nothing is happening. Yet inside, a profound metamorphosis is underway. Wings are forming, strength is building, and beauty that was always within is now emerging. So too is your life, chosen one. The seasons of waiting, the moments of uncertainty, the tests and trials, they are all your cocoon. The transformation is not just about external circumstances. It is about the awakening of your spirit, the recognition of your divine authority, and the emergence of your unshakable power. Faith is your compass on this journey. The prophecy is a map, but faith is the guide that will lead you across rivers of doubt, through storms of confusion, and over mountains of fear. Divine timing is at work, orchestrating every event to prepare your heart, refine your character, and elevate your spirit. Understand this. Nothing happens by accident. Every encounter, every door that opens, every closed path has been carefully arranged by God to bring you to this sacred moment. Your role is to trust, to walk boldly in obedience, and to remain unwavering even when the path seems hidden. Consider the symbolism of light and shadow in your journey. Light reveals truth. Shadow conceals it. Yet both are necessary. The shadow teaches you discernment, patience, and reliance on God. The light shows you glimpses of what is coming, guiding you forward and illuminating your destiny. Like dawn breaking after the longest night, the prophecy signals a shift, a movement from uncertainty into clarity, from limitation into power, from fear into unshakable confidence. Your life is entering a season where both the shadow and the light serve a purpose to strengthen your faith and to sharpen your vision. Doors are also significant in this prophecy. Every door represents an opportunity, a trial, a sacred invitation. Some doors will require courage to open, others wisdom to navigate. Behind each one is a revelation about your identity, a step toward your divine mission, or a lesson meant to align your spirit with God's will. Do not fear the doors that seem uncertain. Approach them with trust, for each doorway is both a test and a gift. A chance to practice faith and to claim the power that has always been yours. Seasons too play a profound role in your story. Just as winter prepares the earth for the growth of spring, your current season, whether it feels barren, challenging, or stagnant, is cultivating strength, resilience, and clarity. Patience is not idle waiting. It is active preparation. Every prayer whispered in the silence, every tear shed in private, every act of obedience in unseen moments is planting seeds for a harvest that will exceed all expectations. Transformation is at the heart of this prophecy. You are being called to rise above fear, to release old limitations, and to embrace the fullness of your divine inheritance. You are stepping into a power that is unshakable because it is anchored in God. Your destiny is not defined by temporary circumstances, by the opinions of others, or by the trials you face. It is defined by the eternal covenant between you and the divine. Chosen one, understand this deeply. The prophecy is not just about what will happen. It is about who you are becoming. You are becoming a vessel of light, a beacon of hope, a living testament to the faithfulness and power of God. Every moment leading up to this prophecy has been preparation. Every challenge you have endured, every prayer you have offered, every whisper of guidance you have received. They are all threads weaving a tapestry that will soon reveal the masterpiece of your life. So as you continue forward, hold fast to these truths. Trust in divine timing. Embrace the lessons of light and shadow. Open the doors that present themselves with courage and wisdom. Understand the sacred rhythm of seasons and allow your transformation to unfold with grace, patience, and unwavering faith. This is the spiritual depth of your prophecy that you are not merely moving through life, but ascending into the fullness of your God-ordained purpose. Chosen one. Pay close attention, for God has already begun sending subtle confirmations to guide you. These are not mere coincidences. They are sacred signs, whispers of reassurance from the divine, affirming that your path is aligned with heaven's plan. The universe itself is conspiring on your behalf, arranging moments, encounters, and symbols to remind you that you are chosen, that your power is real, and that your destiny is unfolding exactly as it should. First, notice the presence of repeated numbers, patterns, or sequences in your life. Perhaps you see 111, 222, or 333 with unusual frequency. These numbers are not random. They are divine markers signaling alignment and awakening. Each appearance is a nudge, a subtle confirmation that your thoughts, actions, and prayers are being heard and blessed. Second, pay attention to dreams and visions that carry symbolic meaning. You may wake with images, feelings, or messages that linger in your mind long after sleep is ended. These are glimpses into the divine plan, reflections of what is being prepared for you. Trust your intuition to interpret them, for the Spirit often speaks through these nocturnal whispers when the world is quiet and your heart is open. Third, listen to the sudden clarity in moments of indecision. Have you experienced a sudden understanding, a spark of insight, or an unexplainable certainty that something is right or wrong? The clarity is God's hand guiding you, cutting through confusion and doubt. It is a sacred compass pointing you toward the choices that align with your purpose. Fourth, notice encounters with people who seem to arrive just at the right moment. These meetings are rarely random. They are divine intersections meant to teach, support, or guide you. Some will offer wisdom, encouragement, or resources. Others may serve as mirrors, reflecting lessons you need to embrace. Each encounter is a confirmation that your journey is being divinely orchestrated. Fifth, be aware of signs in nature. Lightning striking the sky, a sudden rainbow, the song of a bird, or the bloom of a flower at an unusual time. These moments are God's fingerprints, tangible reminders that the spiritual world is present, active, and communicating with you. They serve as encouragement, hope, and reassurance that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Lastly, feel the stirrings within your heart and soul, the undeniable pull toward growth, action, or service. These inner prompts, though subtle, are often the strongest confirmations. They are the gentle yet persistent heartbeat of your calling, urging you forward, urging you to step boldly into the fullness of your purpose. Chosen one. These signs are all around you, waiting to be recognized. They are both personal and universal, intimate messages from God, affirming that your path is sacred, your mission is real, and your power is destined to manifest. When you begin to notice and trust these confirmations, you will walk with greater confidence, clarity, and faith, knowing that the divine is leading every step of your journey. Chosen one. As much as the prophecy promises light blessings and divine alignment, it also carries hidden challenges. These trials are not punishments. They are sacred tests crafted by God to refine your spirit, strengthen your faith, and prepare you for the unshakable power within you. Just as gold is purified by fire, so too is your character being refined through these moments of struggle. You may encounter opposition from unexpected places. People who once supported you may misunderstand your journey, and some who appear as friends may question your path. Do not be disheartened. These experiences are meant to strengthen your discernment, to sharpen your spiritual vision, and to anchor your trust in God, rather than in human approval. The divine knows the hearts of those around you, and every encounter, even the challenging ones, is part of your preparation. There will also be moments of internal struggle. Doubt may creep in, fear may attempt to steal your peace, and impatience may challenge your endurance. These feelings are natural, yet they are also opportunities to deepen your faith. Remember, chosen one, that the most sacred victories often come not when the path is easy, but when you remain steadfast amid uncertainty. The trials you face are cultivating resilience, fortitude, and a spirit that cannot be shaken by the storms of life. Timing may also test you. God's schedule is perfect, but it often differs from our human expectations. You may feel ready for breakthroughs only to encounter delays or obstacles that seem insurmountable. These delays are not denials, they are divine calibrations, ensuring that when your blessing arrives, it is complete, perfect, and aligned with your highest good. Trust the timing of heaven, even when it challenges your patience. Temptations may also appear along the way. The path of the chosen one is not immune to distraction, desire, or compromise. You will be presented with choices that test your integrity, values, and alignment with your divine purpose. Stand firm. Chosen one. Every choice is an opportunity to affirm your commitment to God's plan and to solidify the unshakable power that resides within you. Finally, remember that challenges are often unseen by others. Your trials may feel private, isolated, or even lonely. But you are never truly alone. God walks beside you. Angels surround you, and your faith, though invisible, is a shield and guide. Each challenge carries a lesson, a hidden blessing, and a divine purpose, designed to elevate your spirit and prepare you for the manifestation of your destiny. Chosen one, the hidden challenges are not meant to deter you. They are meant to reveal your strength, illuminate your character, and anchor you more deeply in the power and purpose God has placed within you. Embrace them with courage, patience, and unwavering trust. Know that the storms you face are temporary, but the power you are stepping into is eternal. Chosen one, now is the moment to align your actions with the divine power that flows through you. The path ahead requires more than faith alone. It requires deliberate preparation, sacred discipline, and the courage to step fully into the destiny God has ordained. Listen closely, for these instructions are both your roadmap and your shield. First, cultivate stillness. In a world that demands constant motion, your greatest power lies in quiet communion with God. Dedicate time each day to silence your mind and open your heart. Sit in the presence of the divine, breathe deeply, and listen for the whispers that guide your steps. In these sacred moments, clarity will emerge, and you will feel the gentle nudge of heaven leading you forward. Second, embrace prayer and meditation with intention. Do not speak words by habit or repetition alone. Speak from your soul. Lift your deepest fears, desires, and hopes to God. Ask for wisdom, strength, and discernment. Through intentional prayer, you invite divine insight to flow into every decision, every action, and every interaction. Let your prayers be a bridge between your human understanding and the infinite wisdom of God. Third, guard your heart and mind. The chosen one walks a path of influence, and as such you must be vigilant about what you allow to dwell within you. Thoughts, words, and images shape your energy and either strengthen or weaken your spirit. Feed your mind with truth, faith, and encouragement. Reject negativity, criticism, and fear that do not serve your higher purpose. In this way, you maintain spiritual clarity and remain attuned to the divine guidance surrounding you. Fourth, act with courage and obedience. Divine instruction is not merely to be heard, it is to be lived. When God presents an opportunity, a direction, or a step forward, do not hesitate. Step boldly, knowing that each act of obedience builds the foundation of your power. Even when the path seems uncertain, even when others question your choices, trust that every step aligned with God's will brings you closer to the fulfillment of your prophecy. Fifth, cultivate gratitude and recognition of blessings. Gratitude is a powerful spiritual practice that amplifies divine favor. Acknowledge both the great and subtle gifts in your life, the guidance, protection, relationships, and growth that surround you. By practicing gratitude, you open the door for more blessings, creating a cycle of abundance that flows directly from the divine through you. Sixth, serve others with intention. The chosen one is not merely called to personal fulfillment, but to impact the lives of those around you. Acts of service, kindness, and compassion strengthen your spiritual resonance and align your energy with God's purpose. Even small gestures, when performed with love and intention, become conduits of divine power, echoing far beyond what you can see. Seventh, remain vigilant and adaptable. The path of destiny is not linear. Obstacles will arise, circumstances will shift, and challenges may appear where none were expected. Do not be shaken. Adapt with grace, trust the process, and know that every redirection is a divine adjustment, preparing you for what is to come. Flexibility combined with unwavering faith ensures you remain on the path God has designed. Finally, anchor yourself in community and spiritual support. Surround yourself with those who encourage, uplift, and align with your divine purpose. While much of this journey is solitary, shared wisdom, fellowship, and accountability provide strength, perspective, and reassurance along the way. Choose companions who honor your calling and support your growth as the chosen one. These steps are more than guidance, they are sacred preparation. They awaken the power within you, refine your spirit, and position you to receive the full manifestation of your destiny. Chosen one, take these instructions to heart. Walk in stillness, pray with intention, guard your mind, act with courage, embrace gratitude, serve others, adapt with faith, and seek community. Each step is a building block of your divine empowerment. Your destiny is unfolding, and the time to prepare is now. God has equipped you with everything you need. The power is already within you. Your obedience, faith, and alignment will allow that power to manifest fully, transforming your life, your purpose, and your impact on the world. Chosen one, as you walk the path of destiny, understand this. You are never alone, even when the journey feels daunting, when storms threaten to shake your foundation. God's protection surrounds you like an unbreakable shield. This is not a promise of a life without challenges, but a guarantee that you will never face them without divine support. Every step you take is watched, every move guided, and every trial guarded by unseen hands that love and uphold you. Picture a light surrounding you, warm and radiant, forming an invisible fortress that shields you from harm. Within this sacred space, negativity, fear, and opposition cannot penetrate. It is a sanctuary of peace and strength anchored in God's unwavering presence. When doubt or fear arises, step into this light and let it remind you that no force can undo what has been ordained by the divine. Angels walk beside you, chosen one. You may not always see them, but their presence is constant. They whisper encouragement, intervene on your behalf, and provide guidance when the path seems unclear. They watch over every aspect of your life, your dreams, your choices, your heart. Even in moments of solitude or trial, you are surrounded by a divine entourage whose purpose is to ensure your protection and success. Trust in the unseen mechanisms of God's design. Obstacles, resistance, and opposition may appear as threats, but they are often instruments of refinement. They are the protective measures that test your readiness, strengthen your resolve, and prepare you for greater power. Recognize that protection is not the absence of challenge. It is the assurance that you will endure and emerge victorious, guided and guarded by divine hands. Your faith itself is a shield. The trust you place in God fortifies your spirit, creating an inner sanctuary no external circumstance can breach. When fear or uncertainty knocks at your door, respond with remembrance that God's plan is perfect and your journey is guided by wisdom far beyond your understanding. Each trial faced with faith increases your spiritual resilience, fortifies your purpose, and enhances the unshakable power within you. Even the words, thoughts, and prayers you speak carry protection. Speak with courage, bless your path, and declare your alignment with divine will. These acts, seemingly simple, create a spiritual armor that shields your mind, heart, and soul. Your awareness, combined with God's guidance, makes you untouchable by forces that seek to divert or diminish your calling. Chosen one, the message is clear. You are surrounded, watched over, and preserved. Divine protection is not a temporary gift. It is your constant companion. Fear not the storms, the opposition, or the unknown, for you walk under a canopy of heavenly assurance. Step forward with confidence, knowing that every step aligned with your purpose is both protected and blessed. You are safe, guided, and empowered to fulfill the calling that has been written for you from eternity. Chosen one. Imagine the moment when the prophecy fully unfolds, when every trial, every step of faith, and every ounce of patience converges into the realization of your destiny. This is the season of transformation, where the fullness of your God-ordained power rises within you, illuminating not just your path, but the lives of all who encounter your light. You will feel it first as an awakening, a recognition that you are not the same person who began this journey. You have been refined, strengthened, and elevated by the hands of the divine. Your heart will expand with clarity, understanding, and purpose. The doubts that once whispered in your ear will be silenced by the undeniable truth of your calling. The struggles that once seemed insurmountable will become testament to your resilience. Every scar, every tear, every moment of waiting has prepared you for this exact moment of empowerment. You will stand tall, knowing that the storms you endured were never meant to break you. They were meant to awaken the strength that was always within you. This transformation is both internal and external. Spiritually, you will sense a deep alignment with God's will, a harmony between your desires, your purpose, and your actions. Emotionally, you will feel freedom from fear, doubt, and limitation replaced by courage, clarity, and unshakable confidence. Your thoughts will carry power, your words will carry authority, and your presence will radiate the influence of someone who walks in full divine purpose. Picture yourself walking through life with the assurance that you are fully prepared for every challenge, every opportunity, and every call to action. Opportunities that once seemed distant or impossible will now appear with clarity and immediacy. Doors will open effortlessly as you step into spaces that once felt unreachable. Your influence will extend not for personal gain alone, but for the purpose of lifting others, spreading light, and fulfilling the sacred mission entrusted to you. The emotional impact of this fulfillment will be profound. Gratitude will fill your soul for the journey that shaped you, for the unseen hands that guided you, and for the divine timing that orchestrated every step. Joy will rise within you, not fleeting happiness, but a deep, abiding peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you were meant to be, doing exactly what you were meant to do. Spiritually, you will also sense a deep connection to the greater tapestry of life. Your actions, decisions, and influence will ripple far beyond what you can see, touching lives in ways that are both subtle and monumental. The power within you is not for mere self-fulfillment. It is a vessel through which God's purpose flows, a channel for transformation, hope, and divine impact. Chosen one. This is your season of harvest. You are stepping into the manifestation of every promise, the fulfillment of every prayer, and the awakening of every latent gift. You will no longer wonder about your calling or question your path. The transformation you experience will be unmistakable, a radiant reflection of divine design, a living testament to faith, perseverance, and unshakable power. Embrace it fully. Stand in it boldly. Let the world witness the majesty of a life aligned with God's will. And let your spirit rejoice in the fulfillment of what has always been destined for you. This is not just an ending. It is the beginning of a new era, one in which your power, purpose, and presence shine unmistakably, leaving an eternal impact on all who cross your path. Chosen one. As you step into the fullness of your destiny, hold these truths close to your heart. Repeat them, speak them aloud, and let them anchor your spirit in unwavering faith. These affirmations are not mere words. They are declarations of divine truth, a spiritual armor that reinforces your power, purpose, and alignment with God. Affirmation 1. I am chosen. I am empowered, and my destiny is unstoppable. Let this remind you that your calling is real, your power is unshakable, and the path before you is divinely ordained. Affirmation 2. I trust the timing of God, and I walk boldly in faith. Speak this when doubt or impatience rises. Let it reinforce your trust in divine orchestration, reminding you that every step, delay, and breakthrough is perfectly timed for your highest good. Affirmation 3. I am protected, guided, and surrounded by the presence of the divine. Use this to cultivate peace in the midst of challenges. Feel the invisible shield of God's protection and the gentle guidance that directs every step of your journey. Affirmation 4. I embrace my transformation, and I step into my purpose with courage and joy. Repeat this to claim your growth, your awakening, and the unshakable power that has always resided within you. Let it remind you that the journey has prepared you for this exact moment. Now, chosen one, receive this blessing. May the light of God illuminate every corner of your life, revealing opportunities where there were once obstacles. May your heart remain steadfast, your mind clear, and your spirit unshakable. May every step you take align perfectly with your divine purpose. And may the power of heaven flow through you in every word, action, and thought. May your challenges transform into victories. Your doubts dissolve into faith, and your waiting turn into manifestation. May angels guide your steps, and may unseen forces protect you from every harm. Know that you are never alone, for the divine walks beside you, carrying you forward into the fullness of your destiny. And finally, chosen one, may you always remember, you are rare, you are chosen, and you carry unshakable power. Your journey is sacred, your mission is eternal, and your life is a living testimony of God's faithfulness, love, and glory. Step boldly, shine brightly, and embrace the magnificent destiny that has always been yours.